Hello, everybody. I'm Michel Janssen, Chief Research Officer for Everest Group, and today I'm here with Rita Soni. She's our Principal Analyst of Impact Sourcing and Sustainability Research.
Hey, Michael. Happy to be back on EG Insights.
Fantastic. Rita, you and I just did a webinar on talent strategies, talking about strategies for today and tomorrow. And one of the topics that came up was impact sourcing and how it's part of the solution. Tell us more.
That's right, Michael. I'm really excited that we're talking about impact sourcing as much as we are and the absolute relevance to today. We also did a deep dive during our webinar into the myths of impact sourcing. And, one of the first ones is that it fits squarely into a corporate social responsibility or a feel-good activity. But rather, we talk about it more about around the DEI or diversity inclusion agenda, which has very common benefits that everyone's talking about right now, especially as we talk about the Great Resignation. The second myth that we talked about is scale. And the fact of the matter is, and we've just launched a study to demonstrate this even more, but the fact of the matter is that the initiative is scaling both among specialists and when large players have adopted the practice.
Yeah, and there's a third myth you have on here. Impact sourcing is just a developing country strategy. And I have to confess, that was kind of my frame of reference here. And until you came on board and you provided me a reset on that whole thought process.
That's right. A lot of the work, and particularly the recognition of the work, when Rockefeller Foundation coined the term, really did come from the developing world. And it is an important tool to create livelihoods. But we're starting to see specialists coming up in the US and in Europe, and there are even some small groups that are similar groups that are coming up in rural communities, those that are specializing in working with persons with disabilities, working with indigenous communities and veterans. So we're seeing the concept grow across the globe with very interesting target communities.
All right, fantastic. And I think absolutely, as we struggle to find talent in many aspects of our labor force, I think it's going to be a real benefit to expand it. And some of these might be part of the solution that's going to get us there. So if you're interested in the entirety of the webinar, click the link below. And Rita, I wanted to thank you for your time today.
Thanks a lot, Michael.